Hey guys, what's up? Oh, welcome to To Day with Ray with me, your girl Ray. Okay guys, so I just wanted to do a really quick video, and like, I don't know, am I adjusting my lighting? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I just wanted to do a really super quick video and give you guys a health update. I didn't mention this in the live stream. I wanted it to be fun, and I didn't mention it in any other videos because I wanted to just do it all in one video. So Friday I got a phone call from my doctor. She got all my blood work back, and my A1C was not so good. It was a 10. If you're familiar with being diabetic, I think a normal is 6 and bad is 8. So I'm like 2 over the bad. My mom's was 12 when she went to the doctor's on Monday. Yeah, not good. So my A1C was not good, and my cholesterol was 150. Now she told me, now I know a lot of doctors are different, because when I told my mom what my doctor had said about my cholesterol, she's like, that's not true. She said 100 is good. She's like, 200 is bad. She's like, you're right in between. But my new doctor said that because now I'm a diabetic, my cholesterol should be 100 or less. She said that she wanted it like around the 70 range. So, okay, like, but all the foods that are less carbs are packed with fat and cholesterol, like mayonnaise. Mayonnaise has no carbs. I eat mayonnaise, I eat eggs, I eat tuna fish. They all have cholesterol and they all have carbs. But that's what I can eat. You don't want me to have the sugar, but now I can't have the cholesterol. So what am I supposed to eat? Just salads all the time? Like, not saying, because I do love salads, don't get me wrong. But, like, I like to switch up, you know. But yeah, so anyway. So my cholesterol was 150. They gave me, I haven't started taking it yet, because I don't know what the side effects are going to be. Simvastatin is what they gave me. I haven't started taking it because, like I said, I wanted to take it when I was home, and just to see what the side effects are going to be. Now, it's weird because I've never had this happen to me before. The pharmacy actually called me today because they were asking how I was doing on the Simvastatin, and I was like, well, I haven't taken it yet, and I told them the same thing, and they're like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. She's like, well, the most common side effect, or one of the side effects, is muscle pain, muscle spasms. She's like, so if that's happening, she says, call your doctor. And I'm like, great, thank you. So yeah, so now I have to take that, but I haven't taken it yet. And then so this has been the drama of my life, the past few days. Oh, and also I have my appointment. It's actually Wednesday at GVMC. It is my first appointment for the bariatric surgery. Yeah, so I have my first appointment. It's a 2-hour appointment. I am nervous. I think it's more of like a consultation, but she said the appointment lasts at least 2 hours. So I'm like, great, fun. So yeah, so I have that to look forward to, but that's next Wednesday, and not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. It's October 3rd. So I have that. It's at GDMC, and so yeah, I have that coming up. I also have, so when I talked to my doctor on the phone, she was telling me about my medicine. Oh, excuse me. When she was telling me about my medicine and the plan of action for my blood sugar and stuff, she told me she wanted to go see my nutritionist, which I've seen Dr. I can't think of her name, but I've seen her before. I've seen my nutritionist, and I was like, oh, Miss Dr. Borsick. And I said, oh, I was like, I've seen her before. I said, she's my nutritionist. She's like, okay, we'll just go back and go talk to her, you know, blah, 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 blah. So I said, okay. So I called and made an appointment, and when I got the address, I said, oh, is this Dr. Borsick's office? And she was like, yeah, she works out of here. I said, oh, well, Dr. Borsick is my nutritionist. And she was like, oh, okay. She's like, well, you know, so I don't know if I should just go back and see her or see the dietary. And they said that appointment's going to be over an hour. And I'm like, why? Like, not being rude, and I probably sound like petty and just act like doctors, like, I don't want my time wasted. I know how to eat. I know what to eat. I know the difference between good carbs and what carbs turn into sugar and what carbs aren't good for you and what, you know, and I know all this. And it's like, I'm not saying that I'm a know-it-all, because I don't. I don't feel like they know it all, because like new studies are coming out all the time. They're always switching shit up. Like, 1 minute eggs are the death of you, the next minute eggs are good for you, then the next minute the yolk is the death of you, then the next minute the egg whites, don't eat the egg whites. And it's like, ugh, just eat the egg and be happy. You know what I mean? If you're not eating a dozen eggs, who cares? You have 2 eggs a day. Whatever. It's just, I hate food. I'm to the point where I fucking hate food. Excuse my language. But I'm just getting to that point, because it's like, eat this, don't eat this, don't eat that, don't eat too much of this, only eat this many, only eat that. It's like, how dare you, Mr. Bag of Chips, tell me to only eat 13? You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, how do they even get carb information anyway? Like, how does all that even work? So, I'm like, whatever. I'm like, so over it. So, so yeah. So I think I might just call Dr. Borsick and see if I can just see her instead, because I've seen her before and I would be more comfortable seeing her. So I'm going to see if I can do that and see how that goes. Now, here is the frustrating bit. So when I went to go get my medicine, it should have been 2. And I said, oh, I had another prescription. And they said, yes, your insurance doesn't cover it. And they're like, we sent it back to your doctor's office. And I said, oh, okay. So then I called, and it was by the time I had gotten and picked it up, the doctor's office was closed. So it's like, whatever. So yesterday, Braden was actually homesick. He had a fever, but it broke, and he was fine the rest of the day. But he just didn't feel good. He was not eating, and he was like napping, and I mean, it was a crappy day out yesterday. Like, when I did Sunday is when I did the live stream, is when he took a nap. My son never naps, okay? He never naps, but he napped on Sunday, and for him to nap, he didn't feel good. He kept saying his throat hurt and this hurt and that hurt, and he did feel warm. He did have a fever. So me and my husband were like, yeah, we'll play it out, we'll see what happens. And I kind of, you know, I said, okay, well, he had to work. He's like, you're going to have to stay home if he stays home. He's like, I can't take off of work. So I was like, fine, that's fine. I'll stay home. And I was like, well, hopefully you'll be able to get home early so I can go, like, at least try to make it into work. Because I don't like not going to work, because I miss out on what the kids are doing. And if they need me to help them, I'm like, oh. You know, but not only that, I don't like leaving my teachers hanging. Like, I love the teacher that I work with this year, and I love her friend who's next door. Like, they're super sweet. And so when, like, I feel bad not being there, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to call out, but I did, unfortunately. And he started feeling better. He started eating, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're going to school tomorrow. So, but yeah, so I had called my doctor's office, didn't hear anything back from them. So I said, okay, get to work. I'm on my break. I called the doctor's office again. I finally got somebody, and they're like, oh, okay, well, we'll try to resend it over. And I was like, okay. And then I got a call back, and they're like, okay, so your insurance is not accepting this prescription. they're like, she's like, I'm gonna talk to your doctor and see if they'll accept this one. And I said, okay. And then it's like, they kept calling me. I'm like, in the middle of class. I'm like, I am at work. Like, I told them, like, okay, if it doesn't get accepted, Walgreens, I will get a notification. I will get an email from Walgreens, or I will get a notification on my phone that my prescription is ready, or if there's an issue. And, yeah, they kept calling me all day, and I felt so bad. And I'm like, I was getting annoyed. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, so then she calls me back. She said, okay, I just called the insurance company. They said that they're going to accept this one. So I'm going to put this one in. It's called such and such, and it's this many pills for this many supply, you know. And I'm like, okay, great. That's fine. Thank you. You know, whatever. Then they're calling me back, because I'm in the middle of something. I don't have time to check my emails and my notifications all day at work. That's not what, you know. I check it during a slow period or whatever. And so they call me back again. And she's like, okay, I don't understand why your insurance is not accepting this medicine. She's like, so we're going to try this medicine, which is Invokana. I know that's expensive because my mom was supposed to put on that and her insurance wouldn't cover it. And apparently that was like the medicine that she needed, and her insurance would not. They're like, nope, shutting it down. They would not cover it. So, and the one medicine, the second medicine, was like $1,800 for a month's supply. I was like, holy shit balls. So I was like, man, I was like, that is a lot of money for this prescription. Like, no wonder why they don't want to cover it. So then the Invokana was $80 for 4 pills. I'm like, what's 4 pills gonna do me? I was like, I was like, I can't afford $80 for 4 pills. What is it, for every 4 days, $80? No. So I haven't talked to the pharmacy or to my doctor's office, because by the time I got the email saying that it was not accepted, it was delayed because of an insurance issue, it was because of yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. Yeah, but the insurance denied it, so I have to call them back again tomorrow morning and tell them that the Invokana didn't go through. So I don't want to do insulin. I really don't. So they need to figure something out, because I'm not doing insulin. And so this is like what me and my girlfriend and what me and my husband were talking about. Like, it's so frustrating because these meth heads and heroin addicts, they can go and they can OD and they can get a needle in their chest to revive them just like that. Although there's a new law going into effect that it's the 3 strike laws. If somebody has to revive you more than 3 times, the 3rd time you die, because that's it. Like, after that, you OD, they're not going to revive you anymore. But yeah, so like, but it pisses me off, because here I am trying to get my diabetic medicine, trying to get my life together, and my insurance won't accept anything. But yeah, let these heroin pill popping freaking assholes, excuse my language because I'm a little frustrated, needs to get high. It's ready for them. You know what I mean? It's like easy access. It's right there. Boom. They have it. So it's frustrating. So yeah, so that's what's going on so far. I will definitely do a video when I'm at the GBMC. I'll do a follow-up video when I get done, when I get out of there. I might even live stream as we're coming home or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to wrap this video up because I have tons of Etsy orders. I don't want to show addresses, but I have Etsy orders. I started packing up the pearls, and I'm doing a little something special. So yeah, I got a lot to do. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to be kind, because you don't know what kind of battle someone's going through. So yeah, don't be a dick. And peace, love, and happiness, guys. Bye.